Welcome to the Oldtimer Centre. My name is Philip Tarrant and I'm going to have a talk to you about this 2003 Mercedes Benz E500. It's done just 118,000 kilometres since it was new. It's got climate control and navigation. It's also got this beautiful timber steering wheel, and being an avant-garde, has the nice darker looking burl timber interior. It's got memory electric seats. It's been optioned with these factory AMG wheels, and it's zircon silver with black leather interior, which is easily one of the best colour combinations to have for resale and also for keeping the car clean. It's only done 118,000 kilometres, which is very low for any E-Class Mercedes Benz, and certainly a 5 litre V8. In 2003, the E500 came with a 5 litre V8 coupled with the 5-speed transmission. The good thing about the 5 litre V8 is it came out from Mercedes Benz in the mid-90s, and so did the 5-speed gearbox. Interestingly enough, Mercedes Benz make their own transmissions. If you looked at most other manufacturers, including European cars, they've generally got ZF gearboxes. I have driven the car. It drives beautifully. The 5 litre V8 engine is surprisingly economical on fuel. We talk to a lot of customers who say, they're looking for a Mercedes E320, an E500 is unnecessary, and they don't need to spend the extra on fuel. Surprisingly enough, the 5 litre V8 has a very similar fuel consumption to the 320 engine. On the freeway, it's actually a little bit better than the V6, and around town, it's pretty much exactly the same.
And are these an expensive car to service, Phil?
Look, that's a good question. If you went to a Mercedes-Benz dealership, a minor service is around $600 and a major service is about $1,150. But for a car of this age, I would suggest going to a European specialist or a Mercedes-Benz specialist who's familiar with 10, 15, 20 and 30-year-old Mercedes-Benz. You'll pay about $300 for a service, and on top of that you'll pay for anything additional like brakes, tyres, whatever it might be.
And how much rego has this one got, Phil?
This car is actually registered until December, which is great, so you've got plenty of registration. It's got Pirelli tyres in good condition. We've even sent the car to a Mercedes specialist locally to have a look over it. We're pretty fussy here at the Oldtimer Centre with our cars, and they said that the car was particularly good. There was just some minor items which we had changed, which were some ball joints basically at the front, which is very minor indeed, but we are quite fussy and we like to get the cars good so that our customers can buy the car and they don't have to spend any money. And a car like this is registered until December, it's got good tyres, it's serviced up to date, and there's literally nothing to spend on it. And getting back to the maintenance side of this vehicle, being a Mercedes-Benz, it does have a timing chain. A lot of people call us and say, has the timing belt been done? We just simply say, it's a Mercedes-Benz, it has a timing chain, and it should last the life of the engine as long as the car is looked after. But if you have been looking for an E-Class Mercedes-Benz, you may have even looked at a few and been disappointed by the condition. This car is certainly worth having a look at, and if you are interstate, we're only 20 minutes from Sydney Airport. So if you wanted to take a quick flight to Sydney, we could take a small deposit, hold the car for you, subject to your inspection. And if you are local, we are only 15 to 20 minutes from Sydney CBD, so we've got very easy access to our showroom.
And something like this, if you wanted to put it on a truck, say to Melbourne, is that something that's able to be done?
Look, we can get vehicles to Melbourne or Queensland for just under $400, including GST, which is pretty inexpensive. We also offer finance on vehicles anywhere from 1 or 2 years of age right up to 20 years of age and more. But it's a very impressive car. It's been very well looked after, and I think it really is a credit to its previous owner. If you do have any additional questions on the car, please feel free to give us a call. We're contactable on 02 9569 9999, and you can speak to myself, Philip, or Richard.